Good evening, I'm Colin Ratney. I teach over in Bradley Stoke Community School up in Bristol. It's a little bit changed to be stood up here instead of sat here watching. Now, I'm going to talk about 21st century independent learning. We were tasked with coming up with a fun, hands-on, interactive project for our Year 7 students. As a school, they have 2 projects each term which last for 3 weeks. Now, we come up with the idea that let's get them out and about running around in Bradley Stoke, trying to find out what Bradley Stoke means to them and how they are as a citizen. So we come up with the idea that they can go geocaching. Now, if any of you hear the geocaching, it's basically a 21st century game of hide and seek. They were given QR codes. These were hidden in Bradley Stoke, the local area, and students had to go off and find them. Now, we gave them coordinates. Using their smartphones and a few apps that they had to download, they could go and find those QR codes, which led to questions that they could complete as IL. Now, our independent learning projects tended to be a little bit not interesting across the board, and students tended to like this a lot more because it gave them a chance to work together, but also to work with their parents. Now, the question that we had, what about those students that don't have access to smartphones? The vast majority of our students did, but a few didn't. Using our frog page, which is our shared drive, we set riddles for students to crack, looking at the local area. Once they had done that, they had the same sort of access, the same information as those pupils who'd gone out into the local area. What happened then? If they didn't have a smartphone, students would jimmy up or go out with their parents and work with their parents who often have the smartphones, which allowed us to get more of an impact, more of a response from parents. Now, to get parents on board, we had a light-hearted video of several members of staff running through the woods, jumping in and out, trying to find these QR codes. I couldn't get off our frog system to bring it this evening. Now, death by PowerPoint has been with student presentations or extended pieces of writing. We gave them the choice, either a poster presentation, which was to last no more than 2 minutes, but also had very few sentences on, so key points that they could pick from to explain, or short homemade video clips using their smartphones. Now, the vast majority of our students shied away from the poster presentation and decided to go with the short homemade video clip, which proved to be quite interesting because we got them dancing around, running around, but also being able to answer the question, what does Bradley Stoke mean to them from not just a geography point of view, but from a CRS, which is the RE, and a history point of view. Now, I'm wary of going on past the red cards, because it's tend to lead to my mum telling me off when I've seen those red cards. So we'll leave it there. If anyone has any questions in terms of setting these up, please let me know. Thank you.